So D-Law has probably been your best defender up to this point, and people kind of hate on that, but because he's not getting sacks. But here's a little secret. Let me just get close to the microphone, right? Like, maybe if you stop the run, you'll probably get more sacks. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'm gonna show some plays from D-Law today and a little bit of Randy Gregory. But what I wanted to show y'all from D-Law in particular is, I would say like defensive growth. From week 1 to now, there's been this common theme with this Cowboy defense is that we will get our lives just misdirected away, right? These teams will just misdirect the shit out of whatever it is that they doing, right? And we'll just go for a ride and we don't play gap, gap integrity or whatever. And that happens a lot with Jalen. We'll cross that road on a different video. I want to show y'all D-Law today. A couple plays of him being patient and making plays because of his patience. And like I said, we'll sprinkle a little bit of Randy Gregory in there. Let's take a look at D-Law on this play, okay? Now, when Carson Wentz just kind of hands the football off, right? D-Law could be crashing and chasing. He could be giving things up backside here, but I like how he stays at home. Now, if you watch the Rams game, you just go back and take a look at games earlier this season. We were crashing and running plays down, and bad things would happen going in our direction. But D-Law staying put here. He's making his reads. He's slowing down. He's not overcommitting. He almost did it there. Take a look at him. He's going to go boom, but wait, let me read and diagnose. And that actually forced the ball carrier to go back to the opposite side where more help is, where there are more white jerseys there. So just D-Law didn't make this play necessarily in terms of, hey, I got into the backfield and I made a big tackle or whatever. Randy Gregory actually sealed it up. But this play exists because D-Law stayed at home and cut everything backside. That's why Randy was able to make the play. And Randy looks in pretty damn good shape to say that he's a dude coming off the couch. But let's keep watching. Once again, right, take a look at D-Law here. Boom, boom, boom. Squeeze. He's going to get out in the open. And then it ended up being a penalty because he grabbed Greg Ward or whatnot. Now, D-Law didn't have to grab Greg Ward right there. He didn't have to grab him right there. So I'm not analyzing that mistake necessarily. But what I am looking at is, once again, there's some misdirection. What I like about D-Law, he's not getting his life misdirected away. And to be fair, Jalen didn't bite neither, so good for you, buddy. Yeah, because I've been talking all kind of crazy about you on this channel, sir. But we didn't get our life misdirected away. We see a guy in motion. We see a fake little handoff. But Carson's actually going to run this thing backside. But D-Law getting back with Carson, not over-committing, staying at home, put him in position to kind of, put his hands up and bat this ball down. If he wouldn't have grabbed Greg Ward, then it would have been a positive play. But regardless of the penalty, I'm only looking for his patience. I'll show you one more example. Right, we ain't talking about sacks here because I know Cowboy fans, they love to grade guys on sacks or whatever, but I just see progression in so many other places. Look at D-Law just being patient, and then you can haul ass and go run. Right now, when the whole effort conversation came out, in Cowboy Nation or whatever, we can probably point at a handful of people. We could point at Xavier Woods, we could point at some of the other guys, Jalen maybe. Dontari was fat necessarily, so it ain't necessarily him being lazy. He's just probably a little slower than what he once was. But D-Law never had a problem with effort. We never looked at D-Law and doubted whether he was hauling ass to his target, and partially because I can even make the argument. Timeout. Wait a minute. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Carson probably could have handed his ball off, but I don't know if this was play action or RPO. Let's see. Was he reading D-Law? Nah, because if that was the read, then Carson would have just handed the ball off. So it wasn't RPO. It was just a play action and a quick pass to the outside. But D-Law's effort, getting to the outside, great patience, good job. I saw something kind of interesting. We had some of our defensive ends lined up at 3-tech. Now, if any of our defensive ends are going to line up at 3-tech, I'd imagine that D-Law would be our 3-tech lining up defensive end. Now, Alden Smith, well, he's not a 3-tech right here. He's lined up head up, so he's a 2 right now. But if anything, this was a look that we were looking for, correct? Like, this was a look that was going to make us happy. Later in the film, I'm going to show you they put Randy at 3-tech. I hated that. But if we got Randy and D-Law on the outside and, Alden Smith big ass, he's going to be let's just call him a D tackle right now. What's this down and distance here? 1st and 10 at the end. Okay, so it's the end of the second quarter, the ball in the fourth. So this is probably a clear passing down here. But this is kind of what we all wanted to see, right? This is what we're looking for. I kind of want Jalen Smith to be like a blitzy type guy. But what's so impressive about this? And like I said earlier in the video, we'll probably have more sacks if we could stop these teams from running the ball. And I think we got sacks this game. I don't think we stopped the run this game. I just think the Eagles stopped running. There's a big difference there. Now the Eagles stopped running and they threw the ball more, so of course it gave us more, more of an opportunity to pass rush and catch interceptions, right? So stopping the run, moving forward, just Cowboys getting better. That's paramount. But look at the pass rush we get from our three guys, right? Let's start with Alden because he just really kind of pushed the pocket, right? And sometimes pushing the pocket is really all you need. But let's go back and take a look at D-Law here, right? D-Law just with the nasty little step here, right? He's gonna, let's see, which leverage did he work? He worked a little bit of an outside leverage. He's gonna close in, hop step, take, boom, swipe with the hand. What I always say, attack the hand in the direction that you're going. So if D-Law is going to his inside shoulder, which would be the right tackle's left hand, attack that hand. Right, and that's what D-Law did. Take a look at him swiping at the inside hand, boom, just to get inside and hit Carson right in the damn mouth. But if D-Law wouldn't have gotten there, take a look at my son Randy Gregory, man. Just showing power here, right? Now we know he can run around Jason Peters. That's easy lunch for Randy. He's done that before. Randy just kind of running through Jason Peters. You know what I mean? I think that's what this pass rush can be. And people ask me sometimes, yo, Voch, like, would you want to trade? I just run this film while I'm talking. They're like, Voch, would you want to trade Alden Smith for like a 5th round pick? And I'm like, hells no, because I know D-Law is going to be here next year. I know Randy got re-signed for like $38, so I know he's going to be here next year, right? But then you take a look at what Alden Smith is and what Alden Smith could be with those guys. Once we get this thing like figured out a little bit, once we get some more help on defense, we draft a corner to play on the other side of Diggs. We get some more help on the interior of the D-line. So Tyrone Crawford and Antoine Woods just ain't out there, and we get healthy. Maybe a Jalen Smith solution or something like that. We finally draft a safety. I don't know. Whatever we end up doing to improve defense, like once we do that, you kind of want those pass rushers to be there. That just makes sense, right? Moving on. I ain't gonna hold y'all long on this play, but hey, buddy, Randy Gregory. Randy Gregory still look quick, don't he? Hey, to say he coming off the couch, Randy still look quick, don't he? All right, I'm moving on. I ain't want to hold y'all too long. I just kind of wanted to just show y'all Randy Gregory still running and just chasing people down. He looking like, hey, I'm surprised the exact shape that Randy's in. He chasing this man down like the butcher coming. Just look at Randy Gregory just going to go get Carson Wentz, man. Like Randy rolls out the bed. I like these roll out the bed and I'm good pass rushers. Randy and Alden Smith, and I'm still letting Alden get his sea legs up under him, man. But it goes back to the point I made, man. If we could just stop the run. And that may be the free agent move you want to look for, not necessarily just find one game breaking guy, but just finding the best dude that can help you stop the run so the rest of your free agents can, or just the rest of your team can eat in pass rush mode or whatever. Like, let's get teams to throw the ball more. And then we do what we're good at. But we're just not good at stopping teams from running, except the Eagles. They just kind of stop themselves. But I'm almost done, man. Hang tight. Tell you what, man, D-Law just so fun to watch, man. Take a look at him beat Jason Peters, miss the tackle, get his ass back up, and go make the tackle again. Come on, man. Like D-Law does not deserve the hate that Cowboy fans give him. Now, to be fair, a lot of people that Cowboy fans hate don't deserve the hate that they give him. So let's just kind of, write that down and make note of it. Just to be fair across the board, man. But come on, man. We gotta quit hating on our best guys. Cowboy fans show all this love to Ben DiNucci, all this love to these third string guys. Hey, let's see what we got in the third string guy. But somebody start making a little money and they still play well. You don't like them because you feel like in your mind that they're not playing to what they should be. Stop worrying about people's money and think about what they bring to the table. I've showed you plays tonight or today, whenever you're watching. Some of y'all watch this on lunch break or whatever. Let me know if you're watching this on your lunch break in the comments. But a lot of y'all would simply hate on D-Law when a lot of the plays that the other people are making, Demarcus is the one that's setting it up. He's setting up a lot of these plays. it shouldn't be surprising to you that the guy that's on the other side of Demarcus is always the one that gets the sacks. Like, come on, man. I don't know. I'm not gonna fuss at y'all too much because when I start fussing, people take it personal. They be like, "Voch, you're attacking me, and you think you know everything." Well, shut up. Get out of here. All right, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. I'm doing film sessions right now on draft prospects. I'm gonna keep doing Cowboy stuff, so don't worry there. You're still gonna get your Cowboys content, but I've dropped a long form Panay Sewell video, a long Greg Russo, a long Carlos Basham, and a Michael Parsons. So if y'all have any interest in those players, those long form film sessions exist over on my Patreon right now. Now I'll get to a short version and put them on YouTube at some point, but if y'all want to go check those out, that's patreon.com/vochlombardiyt. Go over there, show some love, and get your long film fix, your long college draft film fix if that's what you're looking for. We only 5 guys in now, but y'all know by the time we get to April, I'll have 300 draft prospects in my database because that's just how I stress myself out about it every year. All right, I want to do another film session this week on how bad Terrence Steele is. Boy, we've been doing a lot of offensive line. I hate that offensive line got to be bad for me to do a lot of offensive line film this year. But anyway, y'all hold down for Doski Walski, man. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. Check out my outro. Peace.